Good morning, folks. My name is Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. So let me know what are your plans for this day to come. I'm curious. Do you yet know your plans for this morning, evening, afternoon, going into the nighttime? Yeah, I'm very curious about that. It's because we tend to, as a host or collective of people, not to really plan things out thoroughly. So I'm trying to get you all to think. Yeah, and I include myself in that because I don't always plan things out for the full day as well. I plan some of it out, but not all of it entirely in a 24-hour period. I know some would say, well, Detroit Miracle, only the president of the United States would plan things out for the full day. Like only he would do that or she. Yeah, I sort of agree, but I disagree because I've come across people that had personal planners, those things, manager type of devices and items that they write things out in. They come with like thick pieces of paper. They're usually leather and they fold in. Well, you can get one and date it for each and every day, and then you can sort of write things in it. Like, I plan on doing this at this particular time. I plan on doing that. Like, such as in the case where I'm going to wake up and plan my laundry out, pick this clothes of wear for me to get into. I'm gonna drop the kids off at school. Then I'm gonna go to work. Then I'm gonna get off of work, go pick the kids up. I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get dinner because I don't feel like cooking. Now that's just me using myself as an example. Yeah, it's people that plan things out thoroughly, which pertains to their very lives. So it gets you like in a way of thinking that properly prioritizing things that are of a utmost importance. When people out there get into all types of trouble in life where they're doing wrong things or bad things and unlawful things and illegal things, or if they just make a bad decision on the spur of the moment, those are the type of people that usually don't plan things out thoroughly. Because if they are prone or if they usually get off into the bad things, that means they don't really think things out clearly when they wake up each day and they drift their way through. That just usually means that, hey, they're not thinking things through at all. Now, if those type of people would think things more clearly out, like, look, then chances are you're not going to put bad things in your personal planner as far as things to do. You're not going to do that because you're not wired like that. Now, you might put things in there that are essentials, things that are significant, things that are relevant, and things that you must do. But you're not going to put something in there like, oh, I'm going to go slap the girlfriend when she doesn't have my meal ready. And that is disgusting. Or I'm going to go rob a bank at this time. I'm going to go steal some food out the supermarket at that time. Because if you were actually writing the stuff down or thinking it out to that point, you're not going to put anything like that. Not that it will leave a confession when it would leave a confession, but you would, if you had to write down the bad things that you planned on doing, you would think about it like, wait a minute, this is dumb. I can't do all of this dumb stuff, and I can't do it on a regular basis and plan it out each day because this is like stupid. And I feel dumb writing it down, and I feel dumb even doing it. If you have to think things through more rationally, it's like, so when you plan things out on a schedule, you usually 9 times out of 10, no one with a personal planner will plan for bad behavior or unlawful things unless they're a psychopath. And there are psychopaths out there, I know, but if you take the general population and they get into the frame of mind of keeping personal planners to write things down, chances are they're not going to write bad things out. They're not going to be that foresighted in a way because then you got to figure out the consequences. Yeah, when you start writing bad things in that planner, you might say, wait a minute, if I get caught doing this, I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to be charged. I got to sit in the jail. I got to worry about getting a lawyer. I got to worry about getting the proper legal defense and counsel, and I might do some serious time. Then if the person is a repeated offender, then that is definitely consequences regarding their behavior that way. So, this just isn't a discussion about criminal matters or anything like that. I'm really using it as an example, you know, to get people to think about properly planning things out. Now, there are people that go to the casino regularly, maybe every day or every other day, and they automatically just wake up and go lose a lot of money. Now, that's not criminal or an illegal offense. Yeah, I think the casinos rob people. That's criminal and illegal, but they can do it because they're regulated, that way. But if somebody with a serious gambling problem, like put that in a personal planner and wrote it down, oh, at this time I'm going to go to the casino and then I'm going to lose this much money as usual because it happens every day and every other day. Like there are born losers that just go to the casino all the time and gamble each and every day and night without thinking it through, and they usually lose. But if you write this down and you read it, you're like, what? I'm going to go to the casino at 3 o'clock or 12 o'clock and I'm going to lose this amount of money that I take with me. Then you'll look at that and be like, wait a minute, that's dumb. I can't do that. That's stupid. Look, I'm writing it down and reading it. That would make me a complete idiot if I went in there and lost all my money. You just say each day we write that down under a different page, a different date, a different whenever, then you would realize it that, wait a minute, this is a bad plan. Now, when you make bad plans, they are going to stand out and then you can rethink your choices and options and do something else. But if you're making good plans constantly, you're going to stick with those good plans because you can't go wrong with them. You never go wrong with them. But if you're constantly writing bad things down, then you will realize that, wait a minute, a lot can go wrong with those bad plans. Yeah, people. I don't keep a personal planner and write things down, but I usually make the right choices in life. But I think that it will work with those that usually make bad choices from time to time and even frequently. I mean, like doing the wrong things and being bad and being disrespectful and things like that, or to say even if you it's not just criminal and it's not just about gambling, it's about having another type of personal problem. You might be an alcoholic, a bad alcoholic, a pure degenerate drinker. So just write the stuff down and say, well, I'm going to wake up at the I'm going to wake up and go out and get me a pint of whiskey and a 40 ounce, and I'm going to get wasted. if you write that down and you look at it and read it, you're like, wow, if I do this every day like I've been doing, then that would make me a complete degenerate. So you face yourself, you face the truth. You have to read it to believe it. You're going to believe yourself more so than you will believe anybody else. And that's the point of a personal planner. When you writing it down, you're reading it, it's your words, your thoughts, your mental impressions. So you're confronted with the truth right there. It's not the case where, oh, those people are telling me what to do. They're all in my business. I'm grown. Yeah, folks, think about that. Well, please share this message. Please put some likes down on this message. Please comment on this message. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It's Detroit Miracle, capital letters.